Yo, what's up, Bulls Nation? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Mike B, back here to talk some Chicago Bulls. This is my Bulls Bucks playoffs preview. The number 3 Bucks taking on the number 6 Bulls in our first playoff series in 5 years. What a time to be alive for Bulls Nation. We've been through it all just to get to this point. The start of something good, as you know, I always say, this is year one of what's good to come for us in Chicago. So I'm gonna talk about a couple things. I'm gonna go over what I expect from the Chicago Bulls this playoff series. I'm gonna give you guys my playoff rotation, who I believe that should be in the rotation come playoff time. Then of course I'm gonna cap off the video with my prediction of who go on the next round for this playoff series. So let's get into all that. And before I get into this, if you've been enjoying the content, make sure you drop a subscribe. I appreciate all the love I've been getting as of late. Make sure you check us out on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube at OTG Shot Sports. And I also just created an Instagram. So if you guys on Instagram, make sure you head over and give a guy a follow and some likes. So as first, let's talk about the regular season. The Bulls lost the series 0-4. But we really played the Milwaukee Bucks well. We had some close games, and we had some games that we got blown out. But overall, I liked how we competed against Milwaukee Bucks. Some games you can say we just wasn't knocking down our shots. We defended them well. So yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and say the Milwaukee Bucks are just an over superior team, but they are the better team. They are the defending champions. We do got some guys on our team who can really play, but our problem is that we got a lot of young guys who inexperienced when it comes to the playoffs. We have a lot of guys that streaky when it comes to shooting, and our bench is really not that deep. So when you tally in all that stuff, that's why I give the nod to the Bucks. They got guys on that team who can knock down shots, who can defend. They bench is loaded with some underrated talent. So that's where you can see the difference from the Bulls and the Bucks team. And so yeah, I'm not gonna sit here and say that the Bucks is just way superior from this Bulls team, because it's not. If you look at talent wise, we are up there with one of the most talented teams in the NBA. It's just that we got some young guys who don't really know about the playoffs. Don't really have any elite shooting off the bench. We got a lot of defenders, but we don't have shooters. So let's get into our first topic. Is what should I expect? What should we expect? I expect, you guys expect, all of us expect from the Chicago Bulls. One thing I do expect from this Bulls team is to play some defense. You don't have to give me elite defense, but you do got to give me some defense. Because if you don't come out here playing defense, then this Milwaukee Bucks team is gonna run away with this series. You got to come out here and lock in on the defensive end. You got to play team defense. What I mean by team defense is communicate, call out the picks, call out the switch. Don't sit back and complain to the refs about a foul call or anything of that nature, because that just slows up the whole process of us getting back on defense, and it throw off the whole rhythm of the team. So yeah, we got to communicate as a team on the defensive end, lock in, communicate, call out the switches, call out the picks. And yeah, and my next thing is, man, we gotta come out and we gotta knock down our shots. We got to knock down our shots. Some people say Kobe White could be the X factor. To me, I really don't think Kobe White is really an X factor. if I had to choose an X factor in this series, it'd be Patrick Williams. To be honest, like Kobe gonna be Kobe, but I don't think Kobe can shoot us into winning this series. I really don't, because I haven't really seen stretches of him just going crazy for 4 games straight or 7 games straight or however long this series goes out to be. I don't see him doing that, but I do see Patrick Williams playing every game at a high level on both ends of the court. So that's why I do believe Patrick Williams can be an X factor in us winning this series, because he's an unknown right now. And what he's shown us in these last 7 games is that he got a bag. He showed us his bag. He can put the ball on the floor. He can put his head down, take it to the hole. He can knock down the mid range. He can knock down the corner three. He can do all that. He can play make. So Patrick Williams really showed us he can do a lot if given the chance. So hopefully they run some plays for Patrick Williams, just to get him going. I really believe he's gonna be an X factor for us on both ends on the court. I can't wait to see him play. And my last thing is we cannot rely on DeMar DeRozan to win us the game first, second, and third quarter. We gotta have some ball movement, get guys involved. I would like to see DeMar DeRozan play a point four maybe in the first or second quarter, get guys involved, see can guys knock down their shots, keep the game close. Because when the fourth quarter come, I know for a fact DeMar DeRozan is going to bring us home. I have more faith in keeping the game close, saving DeMar energy for the fourth quarter to bring us home. I feel like that's can be a formula of us winning a few of these games. Like we cannot rely on DeMar DeRozan to win us the game by just overworking him first quarter, second quarter, third quarter, fourth quarter. We can't have that. Everybody else got to step up, get guys involved, ball movement, move it out the ball. Don't stand there at the 3 point line just watching the mark go to work. Move around, cut to the basket, set a pick, do something. Just do something other than standing around. We need more. So with all that being said, let's go to the playoff rotation. We don't know the starting lineup, but I kind of think the starting lineup would be Caruso, Levine, DeMar, Williams, and Vooch. I think the starting lineup would be, which means we know for a fact Ayo and Kobe coming off the bench, but those are two guys who inexperienced come playoff time. We know Tristan Thompson's gonna get a couple of minutes because he's a veteran, even though he haven't really given us much. But we know he's going to give up. We know he's gonna get some minutes. I didn't like how he, defended Giannis. For like you can't let Giannis come down the court with a head of steam. And so that's right there. It's an 8-man rotation, but I do believe this might stretch out to a 10-man rotation. I believe Green and Derrick Jones Jr. will get some looks in the game. Javante Green can defend. We know he's gonna give us his all, cut it to the basket. He moved without the ball, and I believe Derrick Jones do the same. But Derrick Jones give us size and length to go after their wings as well. He can maybe slow down the Drew Holiday, slow down the Chris Middleton. Maybe he can play some small ball five. Like the Bulls play good when they out and running. So I really do believe Derrick Jones Jr. should get some minutes in the playoff rotation. I want to be mad if Troy Brown Jr. gets some tape, because we know Troy Brown Jr. can hit the three and he can defend. So I think I think if Kobe don't come out here and knock down some shots, he can probably be on a short leash, and we probably see Javante Green and Derrick Jones Jr. and more, depending on how Kobe come out and play. Io, I don't think he'll be on a short leash, because Io can also do other things that Kobe, don't do, like play defense, things like that, play make. Kobe can't he been okay at defense, but when Kobe shots not falling, he pretty much not really engaged at times. So yeah, I think Kobe would be on the short leash. That's my playoff rotation. I believe it might be a 9 to 10 man rotation. Last up prediction time. It was kind of tough because I seen a lot of ESPN people, a lot of other content creators saying the Bulls going to get swept. The Bulls not going to win one game. But to be honest, I don't believe that. I think it's playoff basketball. So you only keying in on one team and one team only. So for that, I have the Bucks winning the series 4-2. I believe the Bulls would not get swept. I would be upset if the Bulls get swept. I will at least give the Bulls 2 games. I think they can win 1 or 2 games against this Milwaukee Bucks team. I hope these games are competitive. I hope it's not too many blowouts. I don't want to see my Bulls continually get blown out. I want to see good basketball. That's what I want to see. I want to see good basketball. I want to see them compete. I want to see them fight. I want to see them grind it out. I really want to see them take them to 7 games. That's my dream, to see a full 7 game series against the Bucks and the Bulls. But I think Giannis, man, Giannis. I think Giannis going to be too much for this Bulls team. And yeah, I'm giving the Bulls 6 games. So Bucks win 4-2. That's my prediction of the series. Which, hey, at the end of the day, you can say this was a successful season. Last season we won 31 games. This season we won 46 games. We made the playoffs, the 6th seed. If we didn't go through that slump that we went through to end the season, this season would have been fantastic. It's just that slump is still, in our mind. So that's what we think about when we think about this Bulls team, is how we was the number 1 seed, and then we fell all the way down to the 6th seed. But it still was a successful season. We still made the playoffs, 6th seed. We won 46 games. This is really year one of our future. Like last year was a evaluation season. They ended up making the trade early. This is year 2 over the front office. We made the playoff. We know what we got. We know what we need to go out and get, and how to fix this roster. So year 3 is the next step. I mean, you gotta crawl before you walk, and you gotta suffer your first playoff loss before you can regroup the next season and get that hunger. Now you know what it takes to get there. Patrick Williams now know, Io now know, Kobe White now know, Zachlavine would now know. So those 4 guys alone will come back next. Well, I don't know about Kobe if he don't be on this team or not, but Io, Patrick Williams, and Zachlavine, I can guarantee over this off season will be working extremely hard to come back and get this feeling once again. And even DeMar DeRozan will want to come back and make a deep run for the playoffs. So that's why I'm really excited for these guys to get this experience at a young age. And year 3, man, anything possible. Like Kevin Garnett says, anything is possible, Bulls Nation. Just keep the faith. We're always remember where we came from. We came from 20 win seasons, 30 win seasons. Like people just took games off to play us. So don't look at it as an unsuccessful season, because it's not. It's not, man. We have a lot of great moments this season. I really believe next year going to be even better. So let me know what you guys think. What you guys looking to see from this Bulls team Sunday come playoff time. And that's where I will see you guys again come Sunday, game 1 in Milwaukee. I got my Bulls gear behind me, already ready to go. And I catch you guys Sunday to talk some more Bulls Nation. This your boy Mike B. Behalf on the go Chicago Sports. Checking out. Peace.